This is called Stories of Resistance. I wrote it today for us as we celebrate the first parade, but also over 30 years of doing something for Pride in Trinidad and Tobago. The refrain of "I see resistance" sparked as I drove around the Queen's Park Savannah, reflecting on this day, the 28th of July, 2018. We're also approaching the celebration of emancipation. So many beautiful, complex, diverse events coalescing these past few weeks. Into next week and beyond, we have carved space. We've troubled silences. We've stirred up a next generation of human rights defenders, activists, creators, coalitions, allies, and troublemakers. What does it mean for us to speak out for freedom in this moment? What does it mean for us, same-sex loving, same-gender loving, gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans, intersex, queer, bullies, zanmi, nasi, gender-defying, and all the names we give ourselves or don't? What does it mean for us to take to these streets? To take these streets? What does it look like? What does it sound like for hundreds of us, gays, lesbians, trans folks, gender-bending, queer, and sexy as fuck, to walk through these streets? What does it mean for us to take up space? I see your resistance. Femboys, womanish men, butch girls, masculine women, tomboys, expressing gender how you feel, how you must. Waking up every day, dressing defiantly, going to work, and facing the world. I see your resistance. Trans folks, trans women especially, who take risks every day, deciding which streets to walk on, negotiating how to travel, what to wear, moving through this world, having to worry about how people will treat you. I see your resistance. Gender non-conforming folks who cause people such stress that they're asked way too many times in a day to count, what are you? Are you man, woman, boy, girl? How to respond, what to say when someone cannot see your humanity beyond gender expression. I see your resistance, the day-to-day struggle, existing in between the confines of gender norms and respectability. I see your resistance. Women who love women, femme women, lesbians, bi women who might pass for straight, who are always coming out in spaces where your body is assumed as available for men. In spaces that reduce your body to men's desires. Spaces that cannot understand female desire, female desiring women. I see your resistance. Today I celebrate each of you, today and every day. Be fierce, be fearless, be unapologetic in our gay, queer, les, bi, trans, intersex, gender non-conforming, same-sex loving, Trini, Caribbeanness. Make this our day. Carve our space for TNT Pride. Stand up for folks and our community members who can't come out or be visible. Acknowledge the privilege in being visible and having the time and resources to be part of Pride. Don't be afraid to call out all the isms and even distrust within our community. Let's be accountable to each other even when we disagree. Stand united. Stand united in the face of discrimination, any form of discrimination. For me and for us today, I hope that means we say no to homophobia, no to transphobia, no to sexism, no to racism, no to biphobia, no to classism, no ableism, no xenophobia, no hate zone. And this means speaking up and supporting our most vulnerable in the community. Trans women, intersex folks, trans men, genderqueer, gender non-conforming, and non-binary folks. Folks who don't fit into the rigid notions of gender. Folks who are struggling for all kinds of reasons, from mental health to financial insecurity. How are we supporting each other across our differences? This is the question as I reflect today on Pride. And I call on us to all stand up and defy respectability politics, defy the idea of being the right kind of gay, or having the right kind of sex, or doing the right kind of work. So much pressure to conform, and so let's defy that. And I hope that we today stand together with no judgments, that we wake up each and every day and do this work. Let's call in with love and generosity of spirit across divides. I wake up every day and do this work guided by my ancestors and walking with spirit. Some days are hard, some days are epic, like this one. In the struggle, let's all be ready for the revolution.